expanding out of your comfort zone is about like feeling that fear, feeling that uncertainty, feeling all those things that are very negative in your body. It causes stress, actually, right? And it's because you were just faced with something that shocked you. Okay, like my first investment of $10,000. Remember that? Remember that story? Remember that? And I remember when I was approached, and I was like, "Hey, you need to invest $10,000, and this is going to help you. It's going to be a mastermind. It's going to be this, that." And I'm like, "Oh, Jesus, 10 grand? I got to invest 10 grand? Oh my God, was I freaking out? I never invested 10 grand in anything in my life. I never did. Maybe a few thousand for my musical equipment, but not 10 grand, right? And, it's uncertainty. So what happened was I decided to take the plunge, right? We decided to take the plunge. But what happened? What changed? What really changed to go through this weird, being uncomfortable situation?
Mm-hmm.
What changed was, this was in 2016. But when I started in 2008, and then I mentioned 2010, we had multiple opportunities to invest in that kind of money. And we always turned it down. We always turned it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we kept struggling.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm like, why are we keep struggling?
Mm-hmm.
And I realized we were not willing to get uncomfortable. And so when we actually, in 2016, when we actually invested in that $10,000, it really changed our thought process of we were actually investing in. So we took it a lot more seriously. We felt more heavily invested in ourselves. And it really forced us out of our comfort zones to really make things happen to the point that we became number one.
Yeah, we did what you said to me before. At that time in 2016, we did what our brains try to tell us not to do. We did opposite of what our brain told us to do.
Because my brain was like, and she was on the same page.
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Because, we came from the whole, hey, money doesn't grow on trees. You should put your money in the bank for a rainy day. You know what I mean? And it's like, I've tried that. For so long.
Yeah, you won't get.
And I've never ever like nothing has ever changed. Nothing has ever changed for the better.
Right.
So what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a
different result.
So if the result is not changing, it means I keep doing the same thing over and over, and I'm not learning anything from it. So this time I said, you know what? I'm going to play a little trick on myself, on my brain. I said, I'm going to do the opposite of what my emotions are telling me to do.
That's
and I'm glad. Yes. I am so glad that we did that.
Yes.
Because if we didn't, there would just be no way we broke records. There would just be no way we became number one. There'd be no way we just crushed it with like 42K in 15 weeks.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way. Because getting uncomfortable, there's a barrier that's broken. Once you like get uncomfortable and you go to the other side of the fence, things look a little bit, actually a lot different.
Yeah.
Than the way it was.
You stop listening to the status quo.
Yeah. But that's the first challenge, isn't it, guys?
It is.
It's that getting over that hump, right? Yes. The comfort zone. Comfort zone is like the fence. I got to get over the other side of the fence. How do I get there? Oh, I don't want to. Because I know if I do, I'm probably going to lose it all. It's probably not going to work out for me. You're already causing self-sabotage in your mindset, right? By thinking that way. And that's what I was doing. Mm-hmm. That's what we were doing for a while, right? And nothing was changing. So this time we're like, it hasn't been working the other way for a while, babe.
No.
Why don't we just do it? Screw it. And you know what? We did it. And that's when we started realizing, we got to invest more in ourselves. Yes. So we kept buying more things like in the 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 and get even more knowledge, more mentorship. And that really just changed our affiliate marketing business to a whole new level.
And that's where we have the freedom movement, because it is a movement, right?
It is.
We're all working together collectively, trying to figure out how to become more free. And once we hook up with Ace and Rich, we're working closer towards our freedom. You got to do the work. to become
Yeah.
free,
Yeah.
right? Just because it's called freedom doesn't mean it's free.
I
You
know.
know?
Have you ever invested $10,000 into anything?
No.
Like I've never.
I didn't even see that in my W-2 income tax.
I've never invested 10 grand in anything. I'm just letting you
What
know
was your
right
last
now.
W-2?
2017.
Okay, so mine was in 2016.
Yeah. I said the extra year because I wanted more money.
I think the most I've ever gotten my W-2 was $7 grand.
I'll tell you.
And that's as a retail associate.
But the thing about it is like,
Yeah.
this is we're talking about this a little bit more because
Right.
this is something I want to spend a little time on.
Yeah.
Because it's really important to understand that most people are not willing to get uncomfortable
Vermont.
when there's a product to purchase, to invest in yourself, to grow more in your company that you're part of in affiliate marketing, and you're not willing to take that step. You're only hurting yourself, and you're only really putting yourself in a situation that you're going to get stuck, and the mental shackles in your brain and in your mind are keeping you stuck, and that's where the block is. All right. And I mean, you could be in another opportunity. I don't even know. But what I'm saying is if you have something that is approaching you that is going to help you move to that next level, but you're not willing to hop over that fence to see what's on the other side, I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm telling you this from experience. I'm not telling you this from theory. I'm not telling you this because I heard it from somewhere. It's because we actually went through it, and it just changed everything. We just invested another over $1,400 the other day into something else. Now, but why do we do this? Because we never want to stop investing in ourselves. The more we invest in ourselves, the better we get.
Yeah.
That's the principle. Just like you invest in college, right? You go to college, you invest in college. How much you invest in college? Quite a bit, right? And you have to learn, right? Is it uncomfortable? Yeah, I'm sure your parents, if they pay for your college, are very uncomfortable paying for that college bill, right? So you got to understand, it's all about, like, when you're an entrepreneur, college aside, jobs aside, it's more about you specifically that really matters. And nobody's ever taught this. Nobody's ever taught to really invest in themselves, to get out of their comfort zone, to say, you know what? I need to invest in me. And the best form of education is what?
Self-education.
Oh, I taught you well. Love it. Love it. Because that's what it is, guys. The more you self-educate, why is it that the most wealthiest people self-educate?
Yeah.
You ever notice that? The wealthiest people are not doctors and lawyers.
No.
Isn't it amazing we make more than doctors and nurses?
Well,
actually, nurses make a lot less, but doctors.
Somebody once asked Elon Musk, how do you build a rocket ship? And Elon was in that interview and he said, I read books.
Yeah. So you have to think about it. You could learn anything that you want. It's going to take you being uncomfortable, right? But, people can't understand how we make more than doctors and lawyers too sometimes. They like, how do you guys do it?
Yeah.
It's our mindset, guys. It's our mindset.
Or make more than the president.
Well, you know what? That is true because
I make more than Biden.
They don't get paid that much, right?
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Their salary does not. Wow. They don't make that much. If you look up if you Google it, you'll see that the average salary for the president is like no.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Affiliate marketers make more than them.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Wow. So see that, guys? So you have the ability.
The new professionals.
You have the ability. I know, right? You have the ability to make more than the actual president of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. But what we like to call it really is the new rich.
The new rich.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the new rich. People are becoming rich because they're actually taking matters into their own hands. Okay. They're utilizing technology, right? And they don't even have to create the product. All they can do is just find a product, believe in the product, and sell the product. Right? Get out of your comfort zone, guys.
Yes.
It's only going to benefit you. It's only going to help you. And it's going to help you get results and actually change your life and possibly change your zip code if you want.